Oh, the sheer, unadulterated audacity. The delicious, almost scandalous whisper that's starting to ripple through the Bay Area, threatening to shatter the very foundations of what we thought we knew about the Golden State Warriors' future. How much longer can a fan base, accustomed to dynasties and unparalleled greatness, endure the growing pains of a new era before demanding a seismic shift? A move so bold, it could redefine the very essence of their beloved franchise. Friends, fellow hoopheads, we are witnessing a fascinating, almost rebellious sentiment brewing among the Warriors faithful. Following a frustrating 121-116 loss to the Sacramento Kings, a defeat that dropped the Dubs to a less-than-stellar 5-4 record. The air in the Bay is thick with questions, anxieties, and a surprising, yet undeniably intriguing proposition. It's a proposition so audacious, so potentially game-changing, that it's being whispered from the mouths of radio hosts and texted from the phones of passionate, perhaps even desperate, fans. A trade for none other than Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant. This isn't just idle chatter. It's a growing sentiment, a yearning for a long-term solution, a successor to the unparalleled brilliance of Stephen Curry. Radio host Joe Shasky of 95.7 The Game, a man plugged directly into the pulse of the Bay Area sports scene, revealed a text message that perfectly encapsulates this burgeoning desire. I get a lot of crazy tweets and DMs that I love. I love getting them all from the people, Shasky shared on air. I've got a nephew who's obsessed with the NBA, and a couple of days ago he sent me a text, and he was like, the Warriors need to go get Ja Morant. And as if one message wasn't enough to ignite the conversation, another similar plea landed in his inbox after the Kings' loss. The logic, as articulated by Shasky's nephew, is both simple and profound. His whole point is this: Ja Morant helps them now and beyond Stephen Curry. Ja Morant wins that game last night when all the old guys aren't playing. He moves the needle. He's a great player. He's only making $39 million this year. He wants out in Memphis. They probably want to move on from him. This isn't just about winning a single game. It's about securing the future, about finding a player who can bridge the gap between the Curry era and whatever comes next, a player who can carry the torch of greatness. Now, let's be clear. There have been no official trade talks, no credible reports linking Morant to the Warriors. But the very fact that this conversation is gaining traction, that fans are actively clamoring for such a move, speaks volumes about the current state of affairs in Golden State and the turbulent situation surrounding Morant in Memphis. Morant's tenure with the Grizzlies has been a roller coaster of exhilarating highs and deeply concerning lows. His talent is undeniable, a breathtaking blend of athleticism, court vision, and clutch scoring that can electrify an arena. We've seen him lead the Grizzlies to the Western Conference semifinals in 2021-22, averaging a career-best 27.4 points, 6.7 assists, and 5.7 rebounds. The following year, Memphis won 51 games, a testament to his impact. When he's on the court and focused, he's a legitimate superstar, a player who can single-handedly change the complexion of a game. However, the turbulent aspect of his situation cannot be ignored. Morant has been a magnet for off-court controversy, racking up multiple suspensions, fines, and intense public scrutiny. This season alone, he's already served a one-game suspension for publicly criticizing the coaching staff. His recent on-court struggles, including a dismal 3-for-14 shooting performance in a loss to the Lakers, have been compounded by terse, almost defiant post-game responses like "Go ask the coaching staff," and "Probably don't play me." Even in his return from that suspension, where he put up a solid 18 points and 10 assists against the Pistons, the underlying frustration was evident in his clipped answers about his relationship with the staff. "Yeah, they told y'all that, right?" And a dismissive "we'll see" when asked about regaining his joy. These are not the hallmarks of a player entirely at peace with his current situation. And for a team like the Grizzlies, who are currently struggling at 3-6, the ongoing drama surrounding their franchise player must be a significant distraction. The idea that Morant wants out and that Memphis probably want to move on from him might be speculative, but it's not entirely without basis, given the consistent turmoil. So, Why would the Warriors, a team built on a foundation of veteran leadership and a carefully cultivated culture, even consider bringing in a player with such a checkered past? The answer, for many fans, lies in the undeniable talent and the tantalizing prospect of a seamless transition. Stephen Curry, at 36 years old, is still playing at an elite level, averaging 26.8 points for 0.3 assists and 3.6 rebounds this season. He is the heart and soul of this team, but even legends eventually pass the torch. The Warriors' current championship core, while still capable of flashes of brilliance, is aging. The search for the next generation of leadership, for a player who can not only contribute immediately but also carry the franchise into its next chapter, is becoming increasingly urgent. Morant, despite his issues, represents that rare blend of immediate impact and long-term insurance. He's a dynamic playmaker, a fearless scorer, and a player who thrives in the spotlight. Imagine him learning alongside Curry, soaking up the wisdom of a true legend, while simultaneously injecting a youthful explosiveness that the Warriors' offense sometimes lacks. He could provide the secondary ball handling and shot creation that takes pressure off Curry, allowing the veteran to conserve energy and pick his spots more effectively. In games where the old guys aren't playing, as Shasky's fan suggested, Morant could be the primary engine, keeping the team competitive and exciting. The potential synergy is undeniable. A Morant-Curry backcourt, even for a limited time, would be a nightmare for opposing defenses, and as Curry eventually transitions, Morant could step into the undisputed leadership role, carrying the Warriors' legacy forward. The financial aspect, with Morant making $39 million this year, is also a factor. While a significant salary, it's the price you pay for a player of his caliber, and it's a figure that a franchise like the Warriors could potentially absorb if they truly believe he's the future. As the Warriors prepare to face the formidable Denver Nuggets in another NBA Cup matchup, the questions about the team's future beyond its current championship core only intensify. The fan clamor for Ja Morant, while perhaps premature and certainly fraught with potential complications, underscores a growing anxiety within the fan base. They've tasted greatness, and they're hungry for more. They see a potential path to sustained success, even if that path involves navigating the turbulent waters surrounding a player like Morant. It's a bold vision, a high-stakes gamble, but one that, for many, offers a tantalizing glimpse of a future where the Golden State dynasty continues to shine. So, what do you say, Warriors Nation? Is the idea of trading for Ja Morant a stroke of genius, a necessary evil to secure the future, or a reckless gamble that could destabilize the very culture that has brought so much success? Is his talent worth the potential headaches, or should the Warriors stick to their established path? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This is a conversation that needs to happen, and if you're as passionate about the Dubs as we are, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth analysis and fiery debates.